Hi crafters, it's Karen, and I have a design team project for Shabbylishious exhibit shop. Shabbylishious is owned by Lily Lineker here on YouTube, and she sells all types of beautiful trims and laces. She sells metal pieces, all types of doodads and embellishments that would work with any type of project that you would be working on. She sells vintage book paper and metal pieces. So check her out. I'm leaving the link to her and also to Lily's YouTube channel in the description box. So for my design team project, I created a wall hanging, and I decided to play with one of the napkins that Lily had sent in her last design team package. She had sent a few different ones, but I chose to work with this one. She is so cute. So sweet. I love her little headband and the look in her eye. I love that this particular napkin has gray in the background, but there's also some beautiful teal here and some pink here, so you could work with either color. Just really sweet. So what I did was I took apart my napkin. I cut off one of these squares here. Oops, sorry. I cut off the square here, and I peeled apart the 2-ply, very carefully so as not to rip it. And then I used my gel medium to adhere the napkin to my project, and I'll show you that in a moment. So it was the first time I had ever used, used the napkin technique or whatever, and I just thought it was really cute. So I also used the Prima Princess papers for my project as well. It's a beautiful, I love this paper collection. I love the soft muted tones, the vintage feel, and the fairies. This is just a beautiful paper collection. So I was happy to have worked with it as well. So this is my project. And I think it came out really cute. I started out with this piece here, which is a 6x6 piece of cake board, which, it's actually cardboard. So a 6x6 inch piece of cardboard. And I peeled off the colors corners to reveal some of the corrugation. And if you can see that, the lighting's not good because it's been kind of stormy all day, but let's see if we can't do this. But if you could see in the background, I had torn pieces of some of the vintage book paper that Lily had sent, and I used my Mod Podge to adhere it to the cardboard, in various places, coming across here or here. And then I used some of this, so I used some of the book paper, vintage book paper, and I just tore it into strips or whatever pieces and adhered it. And then I used some of this vintage music paper, and it's kind of like on onion paper, sort of. I can't describe it, but it's really thin. I like that it's white, and the font is small enough so that it didn't overwhelm a 6x6 piece of cardboard, if you know what I mean. It wasn't like too big. So anyway, I adhered the book paper and the music paper, distressed them with walnut distress ink, and then adhered them to my background. And then I covered it with Mod Podge, and then I adhered my napkin very carefully. And so you could see the book paper and the music paper in the background there. I hope the camera's picking it up because it just came out really sweet. So, and I thought with the music is like in the little girl's face, if you could see that. I hope it's showing up. Anyway, it gives it a really cute look. So I did that, and then I took another piece of cake board or cardboard, and I cut it down to an 8x8 piece. I covered it in some of the the Prima Princess paper here. I just used my Mod Podge to adhere it. And then I took I believe it's 7 3/4 piece of the Princess paper, and I adhered it in the middle, you know, layered it here, this sheet here, and I only adhered it in the middle because I wanted to turn up the ends a little bit to create a little bit of dimension in this particular layer. So that's what I did. And then for this 6 by 6 piece that I had already, you know, adhered the napkin on and everything, I adhered it to, let's see if you could tell here, I put some cardboard on the back of it and then adhered it to the wall hanging so that it would be dimensional and it would sit above this background that I had created. And then and everything I distressed with walnut distressing by Tim Holtz. And then, so after I adhered them all together, I started to decorate them, and I added these metal photo corner, or not photo corners, but these metal corners there and here, and those are from Lily's shop. I used this trim here to accentuate the little headband that the little girl is wearing. I used my Art Is Crafter's Workshop stencil and my molding paste to create the texture, you know, the art is, the words along here. And then for over here, I layered some different laces that Lily had sent, and these are all so beautiful. So I started out with this, let's see, underneath there, this chain, it looks like a chain one. It's just beautiful. So I layered that underneath the paper, and then I layered this piece, this particular trim over it, and it's so beautiful. I just love this little rose bouquet between each little section. You could cut those apart and just use those as appliques. Just really sweet. And then I took this peach lace and layered it on top. I really wanted to give it a shabby chic look, so I layered these beautiful laces. And this is the peach one that I used. It's so beautiful. I just love playing with these laces. Such a treat. So I layered those, and then I laid some cheesecloth in the corner here, and I used this Prima flower, and the other two are from Recollections. And you know, I adhered my flowers, and then these little sprays are these things, and these are so much fun. They're so much fun. I believe Lily has them in a couple of different colors. But see, you could use them tight like that, or you could open them up. Isn't that cute? Just so much fun. And then, you know, you could always put them back together again. Just so much fun to use. So I adhered one here, and I adhered one up here. And I thought that worked really well with the teal in the little girl's dress. And then for the top corner here, I added some more cheesecloth, and these are all roses from Recollections. And then I used these little pearlized leaves, and they look like this. And there's a couple of different styles, but I used these as the leaves to my roses here. Really cute. And then I went over everything with the Martha Stewart texture medium, which is a lot like the snow text. I also added some of these little Lily doodads in little random places. There, and there's one up here. And also I scattered a few pieces of bling for some extra light and in the project. So I thought it came out really cute. I also glossy accented her eyes. I don't know if you could tell that. But I love the way, whoops, you could see in the background the book paper and the music paper. And then I covered the back with some more paper from the Prima Princess collection, and this is some seam binding from my stash. So you could use this to hang it, or this could sit in an easel. But I thought it came out really sweet, and it was so much fun playing with the beautiful things from Lily's shop. So check out Shabbylishious. She has a great assortment of things, from vintage book paper to laces and trims to little doodads to metal pieces, just all kinds of fun things. So check her out, and look in the description box below for the coupon code, which is Karen, and for an additional, I believe it's 10% off. So look in the description box for the details on that. So thanks so much for watching, and I'm sure I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye now.